Lose weight with cheese. What is the magic fatty acid that burns fat? This time, we'll focus on a slightly unusual fatty acid, and based on a review reported in 2025, we will explain its health effects and how to consume it efficiently. Naturally derived magic fatty acid. The magic fatty acid that burns fat, which we'll introduce this time, is called conjugated linoleic acid. Conjugated linoleic acid is a general term for isomers of linoleic acid, which is an essential fatty acid. Since linoleic acid cannot be synthesized in the human body, it must be obtained from food. Conjugated linoleic acid is mainly found in the meat and dairy products of ruminant animals, and various health effects have been reported. Health effects of conjugated linoleic acid. Animal studies suggest that conjugated linoleic acid intake can be effective in preventing or improving metabolic issues and inflammation. Human studies also report that CLA intake may improve body composition and key aspects of metabolic health. Mechanism for improving the intestinal environment. Conjugated linoleic acid may not only change the composition of the gut microbiota but also affect the metabolic activity of bacteria, regulating the production of important metabolites such as short-chain fatty acids. Cheese and conjugated linoleic acid. Conjugated linoleic acid is abundantly contained in dairy products like cheese. Cheese, particularly aged varieties, becomes rich in CLA as the aging process naturally converts linoleic acid into this beneficial fat. Therefore, the content of conjugated linoleic acid varies depending on the type of cheese. Actually, it's a trans fatty acid. If you look at its molecular structure, conjugated linoleic acid is a type of trans fatty acid. Now, it's widely known that many trans fatty acids, especially artificial ones like those in margarine and shortening, can have negative health effects. However, unlike artificial trans fatty acids, conjugated linoleic acid is a naturally derived type with expected positive health effects. Actually, it's an omega-6 fatty acid. Furthermore, conjugated linoleic acid is also a type of omega-6 fatty acid. Now, with omega-6 fatty acids, it's true that consuming in excess can potentially lead to inflammation, and the balance with omega-3 fatty acids is crucial. However, due to the structural feature of conjugated linoleic acid being conjugated, meaning double bonds and single bonds exist alternately, it is thought to follow a different metabolic pathway than general omega-6 fatty acids, exerting beneficial health effects. Recommended habits. Consuming cheese rich in conjugated linoleic acid can help maintain good health. Try to choose hard cheeses made from the milk of grass-fed cows, which have a higher content, as conjugated linoleic acid oxidizes easily with light and oxygen. Choose properly stored cheese. Protect it from light and air after opening, and consume it quickly. However, excessive intake may also have adverse health effects, so it's important to stick to an appropriate amount. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Substack Robustness newsletter.